Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is the Moto Girl Budgets, and today I'm going to be cash stuffing some of my Ziploc envelopes, and this is a big stack for me because I normally don't have this kind of money on me. This is actually money that I've been saving to the side, and I finally got my binders set, each category, and I'm going to go ahead and just start stuffing those so that we can begin 2023 on the right foot. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, but first we're going to go ahead and count everything. I like to have all my bills facing one way. I worked in banking for a while and that kind of just stuck with me. I don't like having my bills everywhere. So we're going to start off with 20s. We have 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. 20, 40, 60, 83. 20, 40, 60, 84. 20, 40, 60, 85. 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, $1,020. So 1,020. And then we're going to go on to the 10s. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. These aren't the prettiest bills that I've ever received. I've received some really nice, like, straight bills to where they stick, which can kind of be annoying, but they're also really pretty, and these are all just crinkly and messed up, but we'll make it work, right? We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So we have $75 in fives. Go on to the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Not the biggest fan of ones. So the total was $1,231, so that's how much we're going to be stuffing today. Alright, so a little bit about me. I am 28 years old. I am single. I currently live in a house full of roommates, so I have 4 roommates. My friend is the landlord to this house that we are living in. I don't have any kids, and I don't have any pets. This is Mocha. She's my, my baby who passed away about 1.5 years ago, and just have her picture here. She motivates me to do better in life. She always motivated me and put a big smile on my face. I mean, look at that tongue. I also work full-time, 100% remote. I go to school 100% remote. I'm in a private school, so it's kind of expensive. So I do have student loans and things like that. I don't have a car right now. I sold my vehicle back in February of 2022. At the time I was living with my then boyfriend, we had multiple vehicles and I never really used my car, so I went ahead and got rid of it. And I purchased a motorcycle like midsummer, and so I have a sports motorcycle that I am currently paying on, and it is much more of a gas saver, but that is my current situation. I like to keep things very simple, so what I did to get started, you don't need anything fancy. Now, I did get these little binders from Amazon. They're like $8 to $10 each, and it's nice because they do come with like zip envelopes and some budgeting sheets. You honestly don't need anything super expensive. You could go to the dollar store and just get some plain envelopes just to get started and maybe save up for something like that if you want to do that, but to be honest, you don't need all this fancy stuff. It is nice having it though, personally, but you don't need it. And so what I did is I made each binder have my purple, my pink, and my blue, and what envelopes are going to be in it and what I'm starting them off with. I get paid weekly, so again, this is just money that I've been setting aside. That way I can get my binders set up. But starting on, I want to say Thursdays, I get paid weekly. And this is what I mean when I say you don't have to get something super fancy like one of those budgeting binders or notebooks. You can if you, 1, can afford it, and 2, just want to be a little bit more fancy, but that's totally up to you. I might maybe get one later on, but right now what I'm doing is I went ahead and wrote down all my bills. I left like the top blank, the income blank, what I'm putting towards my main stuff, so rent, phone, motorcycle insurance because I don't have a car, and then my subscriptions, my credit and loans, what I normally prioritize, like groceries, Starbucks, eating out, giving. Those are the main things I always add money into usually. And so what I did is I wrote all of this down, kept it blank, and then I have a printer, and I just went ahead and printed out some copies of that, which I might start using this. And then I got a calendar from Google that I went ahead and printed out as well. So again, that's totally up to you. This is what I'm probably going to be using unless I change some of this up starting in 2023. That way I can kind of get my budgeting set to where I need it. I thought about paying for a journal, but they're just so expensive, at least to me right now. I don't see myself spending $30 to $50 on a journal, but who knows, maybe I might save for that later and get one. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So this is our total once again, $1,231. You get paid on Thursday, and we're just gonna wait to stuff that for the week. I thought about getting a cash wallet. I actually had ordered one and then sent it back. It was like this big, and this is the wallet that I'm used to using. So major difference in size. But what I did is I did order some stickers from Amazon to kind of keep it a little bit nicer and more organized. I also got these little slips. These are like for credit cards or ID cards and things like that, and they open from the side. And I got these from Amazon. I think I got a pack of 12 for like $7.99. And these are the main things I keep in my wallet. So I have groceries, Starbucks, dine out, and giving. This is like for tips or if I see someone that I want to give money to. I will empty these out at the end of each week, but dine out has its own little envelope in here that it's going to go to, and the remaining of these three here will go into a separate envelope. It's kind of like a bonus envelope slash unspent. So I haven't decided what I want to do with that money just yet, but it is there if needed. Now I am done with grocery shopping for the week. I just went to the grocery store about an hour ago. I do spend about $30 a week, or that's what I budget myself for. But anyway, so this is money that I did not spend. I budget $5 a week for giving. I have 1, 2, 3 left. Groceries, I had $6 left. Starbucks has nothing in it. I already spent that. And dining out has $10. So I'm going to go ahead and separate these two because I have dine out and then this is just everything else. Dine out is completely separate because I only give myself so much per week, and sometimes I don't use it. And sometimes friends will be like, hey, let's go eat or something like that. So I just want to make sure I can have a good chunk of money in case I also want to pay for, you know, whoever I'm going with. So we're going to go ahead and set this to the side. And set that to the side. And these are going to be empty until probably Wednesday or Thursday. Depends on when my deposit comes in. But these are going to stay in my wallet. These are just so cute. I like them. They're working so far. I might upgrade to a new wallet later, but I just got this wallet a few months ago, and right now we are not gonna go and buy another one until needed. So since I went and got some groceries earlier, this is the change that I was left with. I did get this off of Amazon. This was about $20. I thought it was super cute. It's like a house bank, and it does say save, give, share, and spend on it, but I might remove that later. I don't know, but I'm doing pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. I just want to be able to see the change kind of rise to the top. And I just thought it was like a cute little thing to see. That way I can kind of see it build. So I do have some receipts in here that I need to scan into my Fetch Rewards app. If you guys don't know what Fetch Rewards is, it's pretty much an app where you can scan in your receipts, and with those points that you receive from scanning the receipts in, you can actually redeem gift cards from like Amazon, Walmart, Target, and there's just so many other places that you can get reward points to redeem. So I definitely recommend it. I'll go ahead and show you guys my referral code here, and I'll put it in the description as well below. If you use my referral code, I believe you get like 2,000 points to get started, and honestly just start building it from there. All right. Now let's go ahead and get started on what we are here for, and that is stuffing my envelopes with some money. All right, so this purple little binder I got from Amazon. It was like $8 to $10. It's really nice. It's very smooth. I added my own little sticker on it, which is kind of pilling. I probably need to add another one. But you can also use it for a wallet. I'm not going to use it for that, but It does have space for that if you're wanting to do that. I got these really cute stickers, and I'll go ahead and link all of this below too if you guys are interested. And it's a rose gold color. See, it's kind of reflective there. And I did have these little stickers originally. I don't know if I have one that has it in here, but it did come with a set. It did have like little like blue, purple, pink, and yellow stickers. I just wasn't a big fan of them, so I went ahead and ordered, you know, these other stickers that already have words on it because it just looked cleaner for me. It also came with these budgeting sheets that you can use to keep track of what you're depositing or withdrawing from your envelope, and so that's really nice. I went ahead and pre-filled mine to whatever I have written down today. That way I didn't have to worry about doing that. And personal is only gonna get $6. So personal for me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like if I need clothing or just makeup, some face masks, just something for myself. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking of adding like a little white paper or a card in here. That way I can see the word a little bit better. I think it'll look a lot nicer. All right, gas is not going to get anything today. I actually just put gas when I went to the grocery store earlier. Now my weekly budget is around $10, but I might actually bump that up to about $15. I'll go ahead and take a look at my budgeting whenever I get paid and decide if I want to change it up, because I do put like premium or number 93 in my motorcycle tank, so that's a lot more expensive than me putting regular. Still cheaper than a car though. So fun is going to get $15 right now. And fun is going to be like if I want to go to an event, Trail of Lights, go bowling, just anything with, you know, friends or family. So I got 10, 15. Okay, this is something I've never budgeted for before. So it's kind of nice just having that there in the case I need it. So it does say sports, but I didn't want to order custom like words. This is actually for my sports bike. This is not necessarily maintenance though. This is gonna be if I need gloves, a new helmet, just accessories for myself that I want. And right now this is not gonna get anything because I just bought myself some new gloves yesterday when I was driving or riding from Killeen to where I'm at right now, and it was a 2-hour ride and it was freezing, which is another reason why I'm saving for a car. So it's not gonna get anything right now. This one says hobbies, garden and yard. It's primarily just hobbies. I like to draw and I like to garden. So I want to start saving for the summer, because if you are a gardener, the dirt and everything gets quite expensive, at least in my opinion, and I want to be able to just buy whatever I need and not have to worry about where I'm pulling the money from. So $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 is what hobbies and garden is getting today. Tithing. So right now I currently don't have a home church that I'm attending. So it's only going to get $20 right now. So whenever I figure out which church I want to give to or where I want to, you know, send my tithing to, I will start sending it there. Whether that's cash or just automatic through my account, we will see. Sorry, these corners drive me nuts if they're not straight. Household is going to be getting $5. I'll put some ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I don't like the word toiletries. I just think toiletries sounds weird. But this is for toilet paper, dish soap, household things for like my bedroom, such as like if I need new pillows, stuff like that. So household. Now restaurants is the same from my little dine out envelope that I had earlier in my wallet. So I had $10 left over from eating out. So I didn't have 2 of the dine out stickers, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this restaurants one, and it's gonna get $10, so 5, 10. And so I actually didn't write this one in earlier because I wasn't sure what I was left with, so I'm gonna go ahead and write that in now. I'm not really big on eating out, but lately people have been inviting me out, and I just want to make sure I have money set aside, because when summer is here, I do go to a lot of like motorcycle meets and things like that, and I just want to make sure that I have money set aside and I don't have to use a credit card or something for it. So bonus savings. It's not a bonus from work. Honestly, I don't really get bonuses from work. But this is just money that was left over from the other 3 little slips that I have in my wallet. So I have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. I don't know what I'm going to use this for just yet. I haven't decided, because I don't know if I want to, you know, clear this out maybe once a month, or if I should just let it save for the year. So let me know what you guys think I should do with this. I do have some debts, but I'll tell you how I'm paying my debts and things like that to give you a better idea later. But this is what's gonna go in there, and I think I said 8, right? Or did I say 9? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's gonna get $9 today. The only reason I cleared out my wallet and stuffed it was because I really am not going out anytime soon in the next few days, and I get paid again. Today is Monday, and I get paid on like Wednesday/Thursday. I think Thursday I get paid, so that's why I'm not too worried about that. I pretty much have everything set for the house. So that was my purple binder. Next is gonna be this baby pink. Love this color. And this one is gonna have more of my priority savings in it, at least to me. Does have a little bit of a mixture of things, but I would say it's more important than this binder here. So mortgage, I need to start saving up for a house, and even if it's a few dollars here and there, it's a good idea just to start putting money aside. And like my mom said, it adds up over time. So we're gonna go ahead and I put mortgage $100. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I really thought that by the time I was gonna be 30 that I'd have a house, and I'm turning 29 next month on January 5th. And I'm just like, I am so far behind, and it's really upsetting because I'm not necessarily where I wanna be at by this age. I am divorced, you know, all of that mumbo jumbo, and I'm just like, wow, I'm so behind. But again, it's never too late to just start, you know, just start. It's better than not doing it at all. Emergency is going to get $100 as well. You have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Emergency, of course, is just an emergency. I want to build up a savings here that in case anything happens to where whatever category or envelope cannot cover it, then I have this money to fall back on. So it's $100. Rent is getting $10. Now, rent automatically comes out of my account because my roommate owns the house, so I Venmo it over to him, or I Zelle it over to him, if you guys know what that is. But what I'm trying to do with this little envelope here is I want to save a good 3 to 6 months worth of rent if possible. That way, in a case something happens with my job or I get sick, whatever situation happens, I have money to fall back on with rent. So I don't pay a lot in rent monthly because I'm currently in school, and so my landlord slash roommate, he's kind of like a brother to me. He's not, you know, pushing me hardcore on that, which is so nice, because if you're from Austin or anywhere from that area in Texas, it is just so expensive, and I could not probably afford to live by myself. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't be able to have savings set aside because all my money from my paycheck would be going to rent. So I have $10 in here right now. Now, I don't have a car, but I would like to save up for a car. I'm currently trying to pay off my motorcycle first because I don't want to have 2 payments, you know, vehicle and motorcycle. So we're going to go ahead and put 120 in. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Let's count that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And I also don't really know what I want just yet. I kind of want a truck, like a Toyota Tacoma. Then at the same time I want a car because I want to do like side hustles. But I have not decided yet. So we're going to go ahead and just build on this. And when the time is right, you know, I will decide what to do from there. Now my roommates, there's 4 of them. They each have a car. And I have my motorcycle. Again, everything is like right down the street from me, and I do work 100% remote, and I do go to school 100% remote. So really I don't need to go out very often, but I did have to do a 2-hour drive to, or a 2-hour ride to Killeen this past weekend and it was freezing, and it would have been nicer to go on a vehicle versus a motorcycle, but it was a lot of fun. The views were nice. So car payment got $120. Maintenance is for my motorcycle maintenance right now until I get a vehicle, and maintenance is going to get $260. So you have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. Oh, I was close. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 260. Probably should get some hundreds so that it's not so many bills. 260. So here is the debt situation. We're gonna go ahead and put $70 in. 20, 40, 60, 70. 20, 40, 60, 70. I will talk more about debt and actually maybe show balances later when I'm actually doing my cash stuffing from my paycheck. But debt for me is, I have everything set up on automatic to pay my debt. Like I've set up negotiations and things like that because I am divorced. It's been about 3 years now, but I finally got a lot settled, and some things have gone to collection, some things have not. I have balances in some places, but I've paid so much money off. I think I used to have like $55,000 or so in debt, and I've cut it down to I think a little, well, if you're including my student loans, around $20,000 or so, which I recently added student loans, and that was $9,500. So this specifically is going to be used to throw a chunk of money at a specific debt, kind of like snowballing it in a way. So that's why I'm saving this here. But other than that, all my other debts that I actually do have, they're automatically paid through my account. Another thing with this too, guys, if you are fighting debt and you think that you can't save, honestly, even if it's $1, $5, $10, just put it aside because it's going to add up eventually. And I know some people are like, well, I don't see the point of it. Just do it. I promise you, always save towards your debt if possible. That's how I've been able to pay so much off too. So travel is going to get $75, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. Travel, of course, is for like a vacation, flight, hotels, and I have never saved for travel, so I'm definitely going to take a trip either next year or 2024 for my 30th birthday, because 2024 I'll be turning 30. So I'm just putting money aside because I want to go on more vacations. I'm tired of feeling like I just work to pay bills, and I think by doing all of this, this will kind of balance things out for me so that I can actually enjoy life more and not be so stressed. All right, next we have beauty, and beauty is going to get $100. We have 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm gonna put some 10s in here too. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Now, beauty for me is not necessarily makeup. The personal envelope that I had in this other binder, that's more of like if I need makeup and stuff like that. But beauty for me, I do want some things done. Like I want some new tattoos. Feel free to judge, I don't care. But I do, or have been thinking about breast augmentation. I have not decided on it. I've been doing a lot of research, and it's going to take some time to save up for that. I also have very thin lips, so I have thought about doing a little bit of lip filler here and there. Nothing too major, but that all adds up very quickly. Tattoos are very expensive, and so this is just an envelope saving aside for that, for when that time comes. If I don't go with the breast augmentation or the lip fillers, then it'll probably go towards a tattoo, or I might just put this money somewhere else. Again, this is going to take a while to save up, so I'm in no rush on this, but at the same time, it's there, so. Cell phone is going to get $40. Let's do some smaller bills too. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40. Now I do have a cell phone that has 0 issues with it. I've had it for about 3.5, 4 years now. And it's a Samsung Galaxy S9. And I really would like a new camera, but in the case anything happens to this one or whenever I'm ready to upgrade, I already have the money here. So this is just saving up for when that time comes if I ever need a new one. So I'm not having to use a credit card or anything else to pay that off, and I have the money here. school is going to get $20. 20. So we have 10, 15, 20. So I do have some student loans that I took out this year in like October. They're not due until I think 6 months after I'm out of school, or 5 years from now, I can't remember. But anyways, I'm barely in my second class for my associates, so it's gonna be a while, but I wanted to go ahead and save right now and just start piling some money into an envelope so that when it comes time to start making payments, or so I can just go ahead and pay it off. It's not a very high interest rate, but I would like to save that money because it does add up very quickly. And I don't know what the government's going to do. Honestly, I don't think anything's going to be forgiven. So in a case that does not happen, which I don't think that's in my favor, I'm going to go ahead and just be smart and start putting money aside now. And that way I can just pay it off. I right now currently have $9,500 in student loans. And yeah, enough said. Like, student loans suck. They really do. All right, last but not least is my baby blue binder, or sky blue. Same exact setup. And this is more of my, I guess, not really high priority savings. There are some savings and things like that in here, but nothing too crazy. So I do currently have one challenge, and this is that sticker I was telling you about that came with this set. I'm not a big fan of it, but I didn't have anything to put challenge on here, so I just went ahead and kept it. So this is my $20 challenge, and today this one's gonna get $80. So let's go ahead and get $80 in here. We have 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 60, 80. Now, I thought about doing more savings challenges, but to be honest, I don't want to get too overwhelmed with savings challenges since I do have each, you know, category that I need to save in. But I did like the $20 challenge because it seems more simple. What I decided to do with this one is I have my budgeting sheet, and I added $80 in today, right? I wasn't sure how long I wanted to do this, so I decided that I'm going to go ahead and just fill up the front and fill up the back. And once I get to the very bottom and the end of the back of the page, that's when this saving challenge is done. So that's how I'm going to do this. I don't know how much that's going to be because I can add $20. The minimum to add in is at least $20, but it may be more than that. So we will see when that time comes. All right, next is going to be birthday / gift. This one's going to get $15 today. We'll add some ones in here. I think I got the right amount. We have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. I don't know if I really need to explain this one, but birthday gifts or random gifts for people, that's what this is going to be used for. Don't necessarily have a cap on that either. So next is going to be Christmas. Now Christmas today is going to get $100. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I am done with Christmas shopping for this year of 2022, but I have $100 here because me and my siblings may be buying my mom a sewing machine that she really wants, and it's pretty expensive, but we didn't want to buy the actual machine. She wants a specific one, and we're going to let her pick it out. So we're all probably going to give my mom like some money. That way she can put that towards her sewing machine. So this may or may not come out for Christmas, but it is here. More likely it's going to come out, and Christmas is next Sunday. So that's there. And I think for next year, I think I'm going to do like a yearly budget of maybe like $600 to $800 for the year. That way that's already put aside. All right, medical is going to get $10 today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I do have an HSA account and card to where my job also puts like whatever I contribute from each paycheck. That is being used to pay off my current debts, like my medical debts. So this is going to be used in a case that I don't have money on that card, or if I need to get like over-the-counter girl products or Advil, ibuprofen. So that's what that's going to be used for. So I have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 to go towards that in case I need it. I've gotten sick twice this year. I tested negative for flu and tested negative for COVID, and then I just ended up really sick, lost my voice, had a fever, and it was probably some type of virus. And then I had like a stomach bug or food poisoning for a day, like 2 weeks after I got sick. And I did have to buy some over-the-counter items, and so that's what this is also going to be used for. All right, you know, everybody wants that summer body. So gym is going to get $10, but let me explain my situation with the gym. My roommate currently pays my gym membership. He is a sweetheart. He really wanted me and my other roommate to go with him. It's $10 a month, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think my gym membership ends in May or June of 2023. And so I'm going to try to take over, unless he really says not, like, he's going to do it. But I would like to take over. And if not, I'll be using this towards gym clothing, pre-workout, protein powder, things like that. All right, miscellaneous is going to get $35. 20, 30, 35, 20, 30, 35. So our AC unit went out last year, or earlier this summer actually, sorry, I keep saying last year. We're still in 2022. And it was when temperatures hit like 105 to 110 here in Texas. Our AC just went out. We had 3 people look at it. Everybody said something different. So we winded up not paying for anything. It winded up coming back on, which has been working now. And of course it's been cold, so we really have not been using it, but it does work now. And we had got quoted like around $1,000. So though we didn't spend money then, and there's 5 of us, it would be split in case anything does happen to the AC or anything else in the house. We split it 5 ways. So I'm just going to go ahead and put money towards that. It's miscellaneous. This also goes towards other miscellaneous things in the case that I needed for that. So $35. Future business is getting $30. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, $30. Let's go ahead and recount that. 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I like to draw and create things, and so I kind of want an iPad and like an iPad, like the pencil or the pen that comes with it, but that's like $1,600 to $2,000. And so I'm going to start saving towards that now because I kind of have an idea of wanting to design things and sell things. I really want this iPad, so I'm going to go ahead and start saving towards that now. And when that time comes, I'll have money to purchase it in cash. That is it for the stuffing, but I do have 2 other envelopes here. It is subscriptions and insurance. Now my subscriptions are about $25 a month. I do pay them monthly right now. I have Pandora, Amazon, and Netflix. I don't know if I'm going to keep Netflix. I've kind of gotten bored off of it, but I pay monthly right now, so I'm going to just start saving money to the side, and maybe I can just purchase the package for the year if I decide to go that route. That's there. Insurance, I have a 12-month policy for my motorcycle. Unlike a car, usually that's like a 6-month policy. And usually, if you guys are not aware, but some insurance companies actually give you a discount if you pay for the full policy up front, whether it's a 6-month or a 12-month. And so my current policy ends, I think, May of 2023. I don't think I'm going to have the money to pay it up front, but hey, if I can save and for 2024 I could pay it, you know, in cash to get a discount, I'll go ahead and just have that money here. But that is automatically deducted from my account. So that's just extra money I'm going to be putting aside. Alrighty, you guys, so that is it for my cash stuffing. So again, guys, you don't have to have all these fancy things. You can simply just start off very simple and build your way up. Now, I am paid weekly, so I hope to see you guys next time on my next video. Again, today's stuffing was more of just getting my binders set up so that when I do get paid, I can simply stuff, you know, each savings envelope, and I have that money set aside. Anyways, guys, thank you again so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next video, and goodbye.